Seamless interoperability is about the ability to get applications ranging from decades-old COBOL program to packaged software to software as service to function together without regard to their underlying implementation. It's not about whether one application can be integrated with another. It's about the ability to fluidly and continuously interoperate across heterogeneous systems beyond the four walls of your organizations. The primary enablers to seamless interoperability is the availability of widely accepted standards to enable interoperability and the willingness of the technology vendors to faithfully adopt them. Now, having interoperable standards is not new. I believe what makes it fly this time is that we have a ubiquitous infrastructure that truly supports it, and that is the internet. And many of the widely accepted web service standards today, such as SOAP and XML, they are the outgrowth of the standards that are being used by the internet and the web. The business drivers for interoperability is when our clients' business change and their priorities change. They need their IT capabilities to change quickly as well. What is outsourced today, for example, may need to be brought back in to create distinctive capabilities. What is now custom developed may be replaced, for example, by the cheaper alternative like software as service. So, seamless interoperability allows our clients to change their business and IT capabilities quickly to accommodate the changing needs of their customers and marketplace. There are a couple of challenges to seamless interoperability. First, the adoption of standards. Many vendors have strong reasons to keep their own proprietary technology in order to lock in their customers. And of course, their customer will demand them to adopt the standards. So what we see today is that some of the vendors will comply but dragging their feet in doing so. Or worse, they create their own proprietary extension to the standards. The second challenge is the standardization process. We see a lot of infighting in many standard organizations today, which lead me to believe that we won't have a cohesive set of standards anytime soon. Instead, we will have a handful of standards emerging. The winner will be decided by the market and not the standard organization. But as a side effect, there will be more confusion in the marketplace, at least temporary, as to which standard organization to adopt, and this in turn can slow down the adoption process. As for emerging solutions in the marketplace, there are plenty of evidence that this is happening today. Look at all the major platforms such as Microsoft, SAP, Oracle. They are already adopting the standards. Vendors such as Cisco, IBM are embedding the standards into their hardware. Software as service vendors such as Salesforce.com, NetSuite, along with companies like Amazon and Yahoo are providing standard-based services. And there are hundreds of smaller vendors emerging in this area. So there's no single doubt that this is already happening. As for the next 5 years, I think the basic interconnection across platforms is no longer an issue. The question is more about how high of the technology stack they can interoperate and how high do we need to go for all practical purpose. One key issue is that that has not actually been dealt greatly is a semantic data interoperability. That is the ability to interpret data consistently across organizations and platforms. This is a very hard issue, and it's being dealt slowly by each industry vertical group. But there is no known general mechanism I know of that can solve this problem. And this is a key interoperability issue that needs to be addressed within the next 5 years. The key takeaway in this trend, 3 things. First, seamless interoperability will significantly increase the agility of a business by allowing them to quickly shift and change the business and IT capability. Second, the degree of success of seamless interoperability is driven by the availability of cohesive set of standards and the desire to adopt them. Third, there's no question this trend is already happening. It is a matter of how fast and to what degree.